Yes, so my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching me from. My name is CHNEDU ANICHI, your one and only celebrity CSO, and the African voice in diaspora. This day is a Monday. Today is another talk show, Monday talk show with CHNEDU ANICHI. And today we have an erudite scholar, a principled man, a moral conscious man, and a man who will leave no stone unturned to make sure that things are done the right way. We have made efforts to fish him out, and an academician, a businessman. Today we have Dr. Ejiofor Omeje in the house. Doc, you are welcome.
Thank you. And the by Kenemunu,
Yes. So,
evangelist, I greet you.
yes. Man, time go Igbo na time Monday. No Saturday. I'm not gonna go check. I know I'm gonna make.
Oyibo ba iri.
Achọrọ m ka asụrụ oyibo dị anyị ihe anyị ma aga makwara sọsọ be anyị.
I agree.
My people will have Dr. Ejiofor Omeje, as you can see on the screen. Doc, please, for matter of emphasis, please, may you humbly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, thank you. Most especially for granting me the audience. My name is Emmanuel Ejiofor Omeje. By the grace of God, I'm a senior staff of the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. It's in Nigeria and in West Africa. In addition to that, I'm also a farmer and a businessman. Thank you.
Okay. I think we're privileged. I think the privilege is ours for you to be here. So today we'll be talking about the role of a father in the upbringing of a child in a house, the importance, the relevance. This is because yesterday we celebrated Father's Day, and the aftermath of the offshoot of the celebration calls for discussion on the relevance of a father's role in the family. And I want to use this privilege and ask you, are you a father?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
On a 4 count.
On a 4 count. That's great. So, as a father, can you just tell us one or two with your experience, the relevance of the importance of the role of a father in the upbringing of a child, especially in the African setting?
Well, in the African setting where we come from, one, I would want to say that a father is a role in Africa. What I'm trying to say is that giving a woman pregnant does not make one a father in Africa. It is not enough to make one a father in Africa. You become a father the moment you assume a fatherly role. In other words, one can be a father as a biological father, as a spiritual father, and what have you. However, in the context that we are discussing today, I want to say that there are 3 major imports of fatherly role, and some scholars refer to them as the 3 major P's. One is a provision. It is the job of the father to provide for the family. The second P is protection. It is also the job, the primary duty of a father to protect the rest of the family. And then thirdly is the ground of principle. It is also the role of the father to lead the principles that will guide that family. That's why when we talk in African setting, we say that this person does not behave like so family. It means that families are led by principles, and it is the father that lead this role. And like I said, the roles of a father are summarized in these three P's: provision, protection, and the principle. Thank you.
Wow, that's great. The three P's. I'm going home with that one today. So that's why it's always good to bring scholars to
Are you
discussion
there?
because yes, I said I'm going home with the three P's. I've learned that one today, and
Are you there?
yeah, are you not hearing me? You're not hearing me. Hello. So what's wrong? Can you hear me now? Let me find out what's going on. Hello, hello. Yeah, the mic is on. What's going on? Okay, it's network on your own side. So hello, Doc is out. It's network. I know. Immediately started complaining about not seeing me. I knew network has come to militate against the discussion. Hopefully, it's going to key in now. Those of you who are watching us, Christian, you're always coming to our page to come and advertise what you're selling. You're not participating in what we are doing. So I don't want to talk to you about. Kale, please share this live video. Ujoma Okoye, share the live video, please, and invite your friends to listen to what we're saying now. So this opportunity for Doc, you can now share the live video on your page. And, I'm waiting for you to come back. But before the dog comes out, what we are discussing today is about fatherhood, the relevance of fathers in the family. You know, yesterday they celebrated Fatherly Sunday. So, in Florida, continue to bring such analysis. Very soon now in America, they'll be celebrating Mother's Day. We're also going to bring some women who will come and speak on that subject. So we continue to give you what is relevant. Can you hear me now, Doc?
Yes, I'm back. I think the network is very bad here,
Yeah, it was your
but we'll
network. Yeah,
continue to play.
yeah, we'll continue to try. So, so what I said, I'm going home today with the three P's. As a father, when academicians analyze issues, it becomes simplified. So the role of a father is summarized in three P's: protection, provision, and principle. Instilling principle.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great explanation from a scholar. So I am very, very grateful. So how do you see like the attitude of this generation towards fathers? There's an article I read yesterday. They say Dangote's mother was up to 88 years, Otadala 102, the mother, Yaradua 89, the mother. They mentioned Good Luck Jonathan, all those top class men, they all mentioned how their mothers were at 80, none of them was less than 80. And they said, so the writer said, where are the fathers? And he said, these men, they are all gone. So he started talking about men taking care of themselves, trying to live a good life, trying to take care of themselves to be able to survive. So, but there is this attitude whenever it comes to the father. So, how do you see it? We are not in competition with our mothers because mothers are great, but how do you see the attitude of our people towards fathers? Um, how do you see the percentage? Is it encouraging at all?
Well, the truth is that uh, I can say that the society has been very unjust to the fathers. Uh, was it not yesterday that the Catholics celebrated the Father's Day?
Yes.
How many fathers were celebrated, even on the social media? How many of them? You can see that speaks volume of the level of neglect that the society, I just want to summarize that, by giving you the closest instance that just happened some less than 24 hours ago. The fact is that the fathers, just like I told you earlier, that they are faced with the three cardinal points. You know, by the time they strive to provide these things as a father, you find out that that person is almost exhausted. In African setting, in Nigeria, for instance, where a woman is supposed to
Wow. Oh, network, why are you doing this to us? As we are getting the very expository of fatherhood from Dr. Emmanuel, academic doctor. When you hear doctor, is not a medical doctor. At his age, he's an academic. So, and he's giving us the teaching on how the society is just when it comes to reciprocating the efforts of fathers in our home. So that's what he's saying before network came in. I started the story. But we'll keep moving. Once he comes back, he will continue from where he stopped. So, Doc, anyhow the network is doing, please just continue. If it takes you out, you come back and we continue until we exhaust what we're saying.
Okay, so like I was trying to explain earlier that here, considering the level of dependency that fathers actually have down here in Africa, where every father is an uncle to many people, and those many people want school fees, some want this or that from the same father, because that father is their uncle. That same father has in-laws. That same father has brothers-in-law, sisters-in-laws, has mother-in-laws, and what have you.
even
So the extended,
even son-in-laws.
even son-in-laws. I don't want to talk about concubines and insubordinacies. let me talk about the one we know that is conventional. So you find out that the men or fathers are constantly in this elaborate pressure that whether you like it or not, you must, one way or the other, get exhausted trying to fulfill some of these obligations around you. You know, so is I think I attribute that issue of maybe mothers staying longer than men to a number of factors. One is what I just said now, the pressure that we know, all of us know. Then another thing is that, you know, in Africa, it is also very, very rare to find a husband and wife who are nearly age mates. So the men are always like 20 years, 10 years, 30 years older than the wife. So you don't expect the two of them to die at the same time. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Arithmetically, the man is meant to, the man who is older is meant to die earlier than the wife. So that is the second factor. Okay. Now there is another factor also to this. Uh, Scientifically,
Wow, network ndị Nigeria. Kedu ihe m ga-eme unu? Yeah, let me recognize. We'll wait for Doc to see come back. Let me recognize Chima Square, Chief, do respect. Official Oma 07, Jojo Banks Rare. Buski Rancho, Emperor I7, Chima Sorobi, Odo Chukwemeka, how you doing? Odo Chukwemeka, Yakamarov, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Architect Raymond Adekunle, Softy Asia, how you doing? So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Please, as you listen to the doctor as enumerates the role of a father in a family and why the attitude, the neglect to reciprocate the good efforts of fathers at home. Please, you can type on your comments, tell us how you feel, ask us questions. This is CHNEDU ANICHI TV. We are streaming live on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook Live as I'm talking to you, and on TikTok. So wherever you are now, you can ask questions as you listen to the doc. Network have been militating against what we're saying, but from his own end, but I think something better is coming up. Hello, Doc. Wow.
okay, I'm back.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay, so I think I have enumerated 3 factors so far.
Yes.
One, we talked about the general neglect by the society. We talked about pressure coming from here and there on the father. We have also talked about age difference between the father and the mother. That was the 3 factors that we looked at, you know. And another thing that is very important is coming from the scientific perspective. The science hold it that women are naturally shock absorbers, and by so doing, women use only half
of their brain in their lifetime, but the men are likely to use even 100% of their brain. So what it means is that, yeah, it's scientifically proven that women use in a maximum of 50% of their brain capacity. So the other remaining 50% is mostly reserved for shock absorbing purposes. And you can also look around. You will find out that when a woman is attacked by stroke, you see the person surviving, you see the person managing the remaining parts of the body. But for the men, once they are struck with that, you see that person turning into vegetable. So it's simply because God has made it in a way that scientifically they are shock absorbers. But there is one thing that is very clear. If we have the knowledge of these dynamics, it will be very easy for the fathers to make adjustments in terms of their style of living, in terms of standard of living, in terms of attitudinal changes, bring all this together and make amends. Otherwise, it's very likely that the fathers will continue to die earlier than the mothers. So if you know quite well that we are constantly under pressure, it's now left for you as a father to see what you can do to there is this music that is trending now, that they will say, don't pressure me, don't pressure me. So that's just the truth. Anything that will pressure you, tell the person to get behind you, Satan. You know, so that is just the reality.
Yeah, I think we're having a reaction from Facebook. We have in Instagram, we're having a reaction. I am a social media promoter and blogger and influencer. Okay. I have strong audience and I can advertise business very well. Okay. Brandon, well done. We'll talk about it. Send me a DM. We're on a live show now. We'll talk about that on a DM. So, Brandon, send me a DM. Let's look at Facebook. Mommy Cindy Alumo Onezugu. She said, where did you get that theory from? That 50% theory. Hello?
Yeah. Am I to respond immediately?
Yeah, you can respond. You can
well,
respond. Then we'll go to another thing.
Yeah, well, you know, we are currently living in a globalized village.
Yes.
With a tap on your Google, you have all the things you need. And I can tell you, just like I said earlier, that my not really a theory, but is a research output from scholars, and you can actually Google it and you see a good number of them supporting what I've just said, that women only utilize about 50% of their brain capacity. You know, it is not a disadvantage per se, but it's just that it's just like having a reserve. Okay. So that's the way God created it. It's just like having a reserve, you know. Yeah, and remember as well that biologically, women are made of what they have is XX chromosomes. and because what they have is XX chromosomes, there is no need for them to
Even
put the two chromosomes into use at a time.
you see that this thing I know. Even right from conception, the female zygote and the male zygote. The male zygote can swim faster and gets to the ovary. But if it gets there and the ovary is not yet ready for fertilization, it dies in hours.
It dies.
But that of female
Yes.
zygote can go there even before ovulation and will wait and still
It
alive, swimming and waiting for ovulation and fertilization. So right from the level of the zygote, the level of,
it can even wait for 4 days.
yes, they are the level of spermatozoa. Women have already proved that they are stronger. So I don't think that theory is falsifiable for any reason. So that
Yeah.
we know that men have pressure, and we cannot keep it aside, and we know about that. And one of the things aspects of this thing, Doc, have discovered is that you know that if a man complains out or speaks out or voices out, he's considered not to be man enough in African setting. And because of it, everything is bottled up. So you see a man buying, he's already buying and he's not saying it out. But a woman can just
Yes.
pressure and start shouting that somebody should help. I am buying in this house. I am doing. People are not giving me chances. A man is one side and say, our people na iya nketa for gbowa na ewu anogo na ekukucha me. So it's one of those things that affect our men. So men should love to should begin to speak out. Begin to speak out. It's part of what you said about attitudinal change. We should be speaking out. Pass through, you know. So this is the best education so far. Emmanuel Chile. Yeah, thank you. And Mommy Cindy, when I hear some men say that they are constantly under pressure, I find it preposterous to say the least. Okay. So we want to go further from what we are discussing. We want to apply it. Look at, I listened to Bishop of, Father Bishop of, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka. He spoke on fatherhood based on Catholic Church had a celebration about fathers yesterday. And there's a place that he intelligently told the history of Nsukka. And as he advanced, he challenged the fathers that were unable to bring up principle. And that's the Oriopa problem in Nsukka, that the fathers should be held responsible because we have been unable to excavate the history, bring out reality and teach it to our kids. And that's why they have grown up now to be messing things up. So do you agree with the bishop that this rascality shown by this Oriopa masquerade is as a result of the negligence from the father's side?
No, I completely disagree with him on two grounds. One is that the history he gave was not complete. Okay, and then two, putting the blame on the fathers, maybe that the fathers have failed, and that is what is giving rise to what we see today as a hooliganism in the name of masquerading. Well, let me start by adding something to the history that our bishop gave. If you look at the etymology of masquerade in Africa, or let me even bring it home to Nsukka now, that where the incident took place. You see, masquerade was an invention of our people. If you want to look back to the
Wow, network, you will not succeed today. Mhm. So network is holding dark, but we are practically coming to that. So my people, you have seen Dr. Ejiofor Omeje is on the line, and we are trying to do something and bring him back so that he can continue with his explanation, which is mind blowing, which is so that's what we continue to bring for you. This our platform. Please let us do our best. Senator says instead of the whole world darkness, somebody can choose to light. So if this social media is, overtaken by news, overtaken by gossip, overtaken by showcase of a lot of things that are not morally sound. So we have chosen, even if it's just 1%, to belong to the 1% that decide to bring educative, innovative, and life-saving content to this our platform. So if you are somebody who loves education, you are somebody who loves things like this, share this live video. As you're sharing it, God will bless you because it will make your heart to listen to. So let's wait and see if Doc before we put, get some further questions from you. Not missing the Almona. Kwadoro ga-adị kwadoro mgbe ya ka anyị jụma ka anyị nwaanyị kwadoro this week you will come. So let us see if we'll be able to get back. But before that, I thank everybody. Informer 99, I'm Cheesy Born, Peter Blessed, Glad on you. How you doing on that screen report? Pharaoh, Pharaoh's, Pharaoh's, I don't know, Pharaoh, Jaffa, Esther. I know. I can't mention all of you, and sometimes I do not. So I do my manager, I 3930. Master of coins. Doing okay. All these people are on Instagram watching. So those of you on Facebook, if you can or if you want to contribute, you let me know. I'll send a link for you to join and contribute. We're waiting for Doc. Let's maybe we'll rejoin. Okay, my people are talking about the role of a father. Ekelu Ukwanyi Nwa Ajangu. Come here. Ekelu Ukwanyi Nwa Ajangu. That's good. Hilary. Kerekwe ekele ma ọbịa mbe na-eme anyị jido mese. Ịma maranya this kind of thing. Network bad here. Anthony Gregg, network bad, yeah. But we are getting on. The thing is um, to get back. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, but before we bring Doc back, I want you, if you are watching this thing on Instagram, or please to encourage, if you are in support of what we're doing, please can you send a love emoji? We want this page to be painted with love emoji. Please send a love emoji enough repeatedly, please. That's what I want now. I want to see a love emojis on the comment section, both on Instagram, on Facebook. Please send love emoji if you love what we are doing now. Ike Musek, thank you. Ike, thank you. Please send love emoji repeatedly as comments, and as we are doing it, it encourages and increases our visibility on Facebook, because Facebook will see that people listen to us, they like and they love what they are listening to. So that's the essence of some of those things. So please, if you are listening to me and you are line on Facebook, keep typing love emoji, type a love emoji, and in the comment section. What's going on? Okay, it was very difficult for that doc to come up. Mm. Okay, my people are getting it very, very difficult for Doc to come back. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he has lost service entirely. And all we need to do is that we need to know. And if you are on Instagram, please comment. Let's see your comment, and we'll give you an answer. If you feel that men are not giving um, due treatment for the kind of responsibility they shoulder in the family based on the celebration of men. Like we drew this topic from yesterday's celebration. That was the celebration of men done by the Catholic community in Nigeria. So yesterday we celebrated men. It looked scanty. It looked as if nothing happened. And also, even our philanthropists and those who empower people. I have never seen somebody doing a program on how to empower widows. Everybody has always gone to empower widows. Even in our traditional setting of Omugo, it's women that go to Omugo, it's women that go for vacation, it's women that do all those things. We are not, men are not in competition, they are not jealous. Yes, all men are asking for is just at least a little percentage of care and attention, especially while they are alive. So today, we are solidly asking people to check on their fathers, check up on their fathers, check up on your fathers. Not until the person buy, no, they will go and buy caskets of 1 million naira and do WhatsApp group and say, please contribute money. My father don't buy. My father don't buy everywhere. So now that the man is alive, so what are you doing? Now that you're still seeing him alive, what are you doing for him? For all the burdens he has borne, for all his sleepless nights, for all the pressures he has borne, for all the protection, for all the provision. We are not trying to say there are still irresponsible fathers. Yes, we acknowledge that every 12 there must be Judas. But what of those who are responsible? What have we been able to do and what have we been able to attach to them? So that is the main thing we have come to discuss today. As network militates against us, we might be drawing the curtain today here to end the broadcast since we cannot sit up again. And let me try again. If we can't get him, we'll end the broadcast and go on. Remember that this is Chinedu Anichi TV. You can subscribe. You can give us star if we are going on. One of the ways to encourage us, as we are not collecting money for adverts, we are not collecting money from anybody to attending our show. Then you can give us stars. You can subscribe. You can subscribe to our page, Chinedu Anichi TV. You can go and watch our videos in Chinedu Anichi, our profile. Give us star there. While we're also having live program like this, you can give us star. So all those things are part of what is encouraging what we are doing, so that we keep doing the right thing and keep bringing back to back educative content for you. So today, I recognize and thank all the people who have listened to us, and I beg you, let others know. Let your people know. Tell somebody to tell somebody about this platform that you like, this platform that you follow, this platform that you contribute. And you can't do it alone. Even others, the larger the audience, the better when it comes to social media. So we have 20 something thousand people already on this page on Facebook. We have 17,000 people on Instagram, 16.5, that's almost 17,000 on Instagram. Then we have on YouTube, we have 1,700 and something subscribers on YouTube. We have 1,560 something people on, on TikTok. And on the profile of Chinedu Anichi, we have 11,000 some people. Then on this page, Chinedu Anichi TV, we have 20,000 people. So this is a very large audience. If we can be active, if we can be active, if we can really watch the videos, if we really comment, if we really like, if we really share, there's nothing this number cannot achieve in the dissemination of the good news we preach in this platform. Because people are waiting until we start doing a prank, breaking people's head, running around, doing all those things. No, we are here to give you educative contents, and we'll stand by it. We will not change. Even when if we come and one person is watching or nobody is watching, we'll watch ourselves and go. So it's a question of time. But we know that some of you, and there are very many of you that love it already, you come, but it's like you forget. You forget to let others know. You forget to bring in your friends. Eh, Must it be bad news before it can go viral? So everybody must not wait for everything to be bad news. So as people spread bad news, please spread this good news. Spread the good news too. Spread it. Spread the good news. Very, very important. So my people, I thank you and I am grateful. I also thank the doctor who found out time to come and talk about fatherhood, even though the network was not faith, Nigerian network, but we are grateful. He left all he's doing as an academician, as a lecturer, businessman, and farmer. to come to this place and spend a couple of minutes. We are so grateful. So, thank you for watching us. My name is CHNEDU ANICHI, your one and only celebrity CSO, and today we brought to you the role of a father in the upbringing of children and the attitude of the society in reciprocating these good gestures of fathers. If you are a father today, know that you have a cross to bear. Don't be an irresponsible father. And as you bear it, also take care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Be happy. Listen to good music. Touch your wardrobe. Eat well. Reconcile with those who are not always be quarreling with people over boundary of land and all these things. Try and be happy, and God will bless you. Thank you, my people. My name is CHNEDU ANICHI, the one and only celebrity CSO. And this is CHNEDU ANICHI TV streaming live from United States of America. We are the African voice in diaspora. And this is your one and only celebrity CSO. I'll keep loving you. See you tomorrow. Go to our page, watch other things we are posting, other interviews that are not online. The page is booming. Let other people know about what's going on there. God bless you. Bye. I love you.